Procrastination only seems like a harmless habit. Procrastination has many negative consequences. Procrastination can even have long-lasting costs. Hey, Tracy Brinkman here, again from YourSuccessAtLast.com. Here we are with edition number 3 of your Procrastination Series. Over the next few vlog entries, we're going to talk about tips and techniques for overcoming procrastination. Now, before we get started, I want to thank many of you for your positive emails and tweets and feedback, comments on Facebook about this procrastination series. I'm very glad you're getting something from it, enjoying it, and many of you are even looking forward to the next entry. Now, one note I want to share with you in response to a few of those comments I've received is on why I haven't actually given you a tool to curb your procrastination habit just yet. So far, I've only asked you to look at projects, list projects you've been putting off, pick one to put on a 3x5 card, put it up where you can see it, look at some of the reasons you've been giving yourself, the excuses you've been giving yourself on why you haven't accomplished it yet. Well, the answer is simple, and I hope you'll find it logical as well, in that all the group and individual coaching I've done over the years, I found one thing to be absolutely true. That one thing is, the better you understand the very thing you're trying to overcome, the much easier it is, and the more successful you'll be when I give you the tips and the tools to overcome it. The work will still be there to be done, but the groundwork to get it done will be more solid, and you'll be more motivated towards its accomplishment. So I spent the last 2 vlog entries getting you to look at procrastination from different angles, like excuses, etc. Today we're going to talk about the real price you're going to pay for procrastination. And in the next session, now that I know that you will have looked at your procrastination from all these different angles, I'm going to start giving you some tools so you can start chipping away on it. So today, let's start talking about the price of procrastination. Procrastination, like any bad habit, comes with a price tag, or a cost, if you will. I mean, like poor health habits and drinking habits and eating habits, the cost might not be evident right away, but over time the cost builds and builds, often until it's too late. The cost can come in many forms. So here I want to give you 7 prices that you will pay for procrastination. It's not meant to be a comprehensive list, mind you, but I want it to enlighten you, hopefully, before it's too late. Cost number 1. Guilt. Procrastinators are well aware of the guilt factor and the price for putting things off. They feel guilty for not getting the report done on time, for the flimsy excuses that they try to use and mask the tardiness, and so on. They feel guilty that they let someone down, or that they let themselves down. They feel guilty that they can't break the procrastination cycle. I mean, it's like quicksand. It slowly sucks you in. By the time you feel you're in danger and you're starting to try to escape, you're so deep in, you have to work so hard to get out, you often give up, resulting in you getting pulled deeper and deeper. Cost number 2, anxiety. If you're able to rush around and get that late report done on time, get it in at the last minute, there's going to be a firestorm of anxiety churning within you. That firestorm will have an impact on your body. I mean, studies have shown that procrastinating college students report nearly 9 illness symptoms a week, while non-procrastinating students report like half of that. Procrastination has a real effect on you. Even if you have excuses, your body's going to know the truth. Cost number 3, relationship stress. We all know this one. Procrastination affects more than the procrastinator. It affects their friends and family as well. Parents procrastinating a child's needs can turn the child rebellious, defensive, and even cynical. This can cause the parent to resort in more aggressive parenting methods, which furthers that downward spiral. Friends and spouses get frustrated with one another as the result of unmet expectations and unfinished projects and dreams not realized, which leads us to cost number 4, loss of trust. Trust is eroded with flimsy and repeated excuses. The procrastinator might even be blinded by this trust fading away. But the word will get around that they can't be relied on to get things done in time or at all. And if they do get it done, the quality of their work is going to come into question. A bad reputation is very difficult to repair, and if you can, it takes a long time to do it. Cost number 5, opportunities lost. Procrastinators miss out on huge opportunities, such as job promotions, completion of wage-impacting certifications and degrees, meaningful relationships, business opportunities. The list goes on and on and on. They miss nurturing themselves to their full potential. Cost number 6, self-confidence. I would contend that it is impossible to feel good about yourself if you're doling out excuse after excuse for late projects and all these other things, the little white lies to cover your procrastination. Inside, the procrastinator knows the truth and feels like a liar and a failure. So when the next project comes along and their already wounded self-confidence doesn't offer them much stimulus for change, this is going to cause them to sink even deeper into that low self-esteem quicksand that I mentioned earlier. And this leads into cost number 7, digging the hole deeper. Every time the procrastinator defers or delays or doesn't even start a project, they reinforce the procrastination habit. A habit, is something that's just done so many times that you begin to do it without conscious thought. So it becomes less and less recognizable because it becomes more second nature. So if you're still with me on this procrastination series, and in this particular edition, I'm going to assume that either you are a procrastinator or you care dearly for someone who is experiencing one or more of the prices of procrastination. The remaining vlog entries that I'm going to give to you are going to focus on overcoming this savage, success-sucking, self-esteem chipping, relationship-ruining, performance-bogging, and job-threatening beast. So here are a few success-at-last actions you can take today. 1, what is your price of procrastination? Now, review the negative consequences I asked you to write down back in the first entry. Is there anything you need to add to it? Anything you want to add to it? Do you need to enhance your list from any of the ones I've listed here? Did this list pop new things into your head? Write them down. Number 2, write down how your life will be different when you no longer have to live with any of these consequences. Dream big. Get a clean sheet of paper. Fill it up. Feel all those good feelings. Wow, I don't have to worry about lying. I feel confident about it. Write them all down. Number 3, update your list of positive rewards and consequences that you're going to enjoy when you complete your project. Reread it. What do you want to add to it? Alright? Now I want you to take the list of positive rewards and the list of consequences and have them somewhere where you can see them. So as you're going through this procrastination series and trying to go through your project that you picked to go through with this procrastination series, you have them there. You have the good rewards and you have the downfalls. So both sides, the carrot and the stick, that's going to get you to go. Now seriously, I want you to take these 3 actions now. Write them down. Alright? And the next part of this series, you're going to be primed, you're going to be ready to get your first tip, your first real tool on overcoming procrastination. Until next time, think successfully and take action.